player's agent calls to touch base. A manager addresses his team about their recent slump.
Just a few miles off. Here's Starling Marte. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Pittsburgh, the center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Marte.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Oh, and a big curveball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is retired to start out the game. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Kevin Newman comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, 2-2, hit me 2.
And he'll pull into second with one away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Runner's on his way to third. Strike called. Now the throw down. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third, because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. Throw to first, not in time, as the run is across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. Bell, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again. 1-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Here's Gregory Polanco, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Again, he sends it out of play. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
No runner, no runner. Front hole.
As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
High and deep to center field. Trahern going back on it, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that
Leading off with a Pirates.
ready to deliver? Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was...
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
The next 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Bichette onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
This one's flared off to the right side. Yelich has it in his sights. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Too high, 1-0.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So stepping in, Kevin Newman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Diaz on second. Marte at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit in the air down the right field line. Yelich sprinting after it into the corner. He makes the catch. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. High in the air out to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks. Grounded down the third baseline. Moustakas is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Gregory Polanco. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. A ball and no strikes. In the air down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing. Leading off the inning, Rollins, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 14.
0-1 the count. Musgrove has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Moran scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Standing in, Colin Moran. He flew out in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. The 0-2 delivery. A bouncer to the left side. And he's set down, 1 away. Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So striding in, Joe Musgrove. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Moran on third with 2 out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Yelich is after it, but this will land untouched. From the stretch, the 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Starling Marte would be next. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Left fielder has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the center fielder, number 6.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
And he lays off for ball 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Grandal has it. He'll throw down the first, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Kevin Newman. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
27.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Yelich is there, 2 down. So 2 gone here in the Pirates' 5th, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center, and it's gone as they add still another.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Called strike 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Too high, ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Trahern ranging back. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Boy, talk about when you're hot. You're near impossible to stop.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, could it be 3 in a row?